Now we're going to open up the floor to you all. If you have any questions for the dancers about what it's like to be a dancer, what it's like to be a dancer here at Grand Arts, anything that comes to your mind. Anybody have any questions? We're speechless. Yes, over here.
Do you ever get the feeling that dance is your way of expressing yourself? You have to move.
Her question was, do you feel like you have to move? Dance is the way of expressing yourself. Did I get that right? Yes.
Oh, most definitely. Dancing is my soul, my heart, my life. So I would say most definitely, like, expressing myself through dance is definitely just me. Like, this is me. I'm just like breathing. It's like breathing. It's like drinking. Hey, dance is all about it. So yes, I love that answer. I mean that question, because it's most definitely how I express myself in every way. So yeah.
Well, what Zandra said, yeah, I feel like dance is a huge part of who I am. I've always known it, and like, I feel like if I don't dance, even like, it kind of hurts me in a way, like, you know, like it makes me who I am. In a way.
Hello? Hello? I was gonna ask, what do you guys do if you like fall or something? Are you guys gonna answer? Oh.
Just like any other professional, we act like we didn't fall.
I think also just make it part of your movement, make everything look intentional, and when in doubt, just smile and act like you're having a lot of fun and no one will notice.
That's a great question, because it happens all the time. It does. Anyone else? If we have any other dance company members who are in the audience and they'd like to come down to the stage, feel free. We'd love to have you here. Also, can we give it up? This is Miss Delka. She's one of the
Well, surprisingly not the same person. I know we're very similar, but there's two of us. I'm Miss Delka. Yeah, three. New baby coming. Questions? I see one over there.
So my question is, how do you all like, what's the word? You all love what you do, right? So what was your inspiration to do this in the first place? Like,
To dance?
What motivates you? What gets you up and going every morning and getting ready to dance every single moment you get the chance to?
What motivates me to dance? Well, we're all artists at this school, and I feel like all of us have an art form that we connect to. Whether it is the art form you do here or something else, but it's kind of like how you guys were asking Xandrick, like, is this a way to express yourself in things? I think everyone has bad days, everyone goes through things, and I know for myself, like, dance and this art form, and these people are what lift me up and what help me to, like, stay on track and be focused. And honestly, that's probably the biggest thing that motivates me to dance, but also, like, dance itself specifically, in my opinion, really pushes, like, your mind, your body, your soul. Like, it really works everything all together, and when you can find a balance between all of that when you're dancing, it feels amazing. And I think that that's what makes me dance every day, is like that feeling, that motivation, that like high of like feeling really good when I'm dancing. So yeah.
I would say the same that Aaliyah says. I think it's more like a mind, body, spiritual feeling. Like, you just get to express yourself in all types of ways. And yeah, like, everyone around you is so supportive and motivates you every day to just become a better dancer, a better person, and especially our teachers, which I thank you guys. And yeah, and it's also the feeling of performing and like getting to share your craft to everybody is like the best part, because you're like look what I can do.
What motivates
motivates me to dance a lot has been, since it is my first year on dance company and my first year at VAPA in general, I think like overall, like having all these people here that have been here for so long and to like motivate each other is just, it gives like a good energy around, and you always want to keep that adrenaline rush every time you perform on stage, because over time, like you're preparing for a show, you're preparing for like something to show off to everybody that you can truly do and you're passionate about. And then when you finally do it, it's like, I'm finally able to show everybody like, I can do it, and I have other people that are here to motivate me and be here for me when, like, if I fall or if they want to hype me up or if I want to do better every chance I get.
Before our next question, I want to definitely acknowledge our technical theater crew. So everybody amazing this week on hand. We have incredible students who design the lights, who are managing sound, who are running boards. So we've got Javier, we've got Alani, we've got Lycan, we've got Ophelia, we've got Jimmy. There's a whole team of people that help everyone shine, and they are a vital, vital part of these productions. So again, give it up for the technical theater crew. Do we have another question?
Are there ever moments where you guys bump heads? And if you do, how do you guys like?
They want the drama. They want the tea. Do you guys bump heads when there's conflict? How do you handle it?
Okay, for me, the biggest issue is always fighting over the last bite of food before the performance. With Miss Nicole, she's sitting in the audience. Like, who is gonna eat the last bite of rice? Because we get hungry out here, so. Thank you for letting us order in food sometimes. Thank you, because that actually saves our lives. But other than that, like, we love each other.
I think like we're like a family, and family bump heads sometimes, but at the end of the day we all still love each other. Like even if we don't like each other, we still love each other.
We have time for maybe 2 or 3 more questions. Go Gilbert, go.
Oh, it's going? I want to know, for like the auditioning process, like to be a part of the show's dances, like what is that like? Is it very hard or like super selective or what?
That's a really great question. We do have dance company auditions coming up for anybody interested in auditioning. You do not have to be in the dance academy to audition. You can just be a part of the school. April 3rd is the audition, which is 2 weeks away. But let's hear from someone we haven't heard from yet about the audition process, maybe, and how do you get on company?
Hi. So the audition process, I've been through it twice, but there's usually around like 100 people who audition for company every year, and only around 40 people get in, but it's 40, not 4. And it's very like stressful, and it gives you a lot of anxiety because it's like you learn a combo in like less than 20 minutes, and all of a sudden you just have to go straight into it. Like there's no practicing, like no whatever. You just have to like go right into it. And I don't know, it's just a very like stressful time. There's like 100 bodies in one room, and it's very sweaty, but it's really fun. It's really fun.
Yeah, but hi, I'm Elise. Besides all of the stressful things that Bree has said, it's honestly a very fun experience because, you know, when you first walk into the audition room, it feels very comfortable. You may feel some anxiety, but then you end up making friends, and then you guys get to work with each other, and in the end, it's just a game experience. So it is really fun. the audition process is both, like they both said, it's very stressful, but it's also very fun. You also get to meet people that you don't usually meet. When you audition for dance company, you're getting this opportunity to meet all these other people from all these other academies who are all so talented, and you're just showcasing off what you can do. And yes, it is an audition. You are stressed, you're nervous, you have anxiety. I went through it twice. But in the end, it is so worth it. Even if you don't end up on company, it's still a very fun experience to meet everyone and to showcase your talent. And heck, if you don't think you can do it, try it out. It is fun. It's an amazing experience.
Like I said, it's essentially a class. Like, you come in and have a really quick warm-up, you learn, maybe we have a cross the floor for your time, and you learn a combo, and then you show it. So it's pretty fast as a process, because we all know we can't be here super late every day after school and things like that, and we try to just get things done efficiently. And then also too, the process where they learn dances in company is very quick. So we're also looking for who can pick up things quickly and show immediately, because some of these dances had like 3 rehearsals and then they were done, you know. So the process of learning choreography is fairly fast, so that is an important skill to have and to see for that audition. April 3rd. All right, who else? Send it back? Okay, we'll get to you next.
Are you pregnant?
Very,
So,
very. She's due after spring break.
how did you teach them how to dance?
We have 4 weeks to go. 4 more weeks. Great question.
Still dancing. Send it back.
Okay. Hi friends, you guys did beautifully. Okay, my question was, how do you maintain a healthy relationship with something that becomes so repetitive after a while?
I mean, okay, this is for me personally, it might be different for everyone, but the way that I kind of like see dance is not just as like, you know, it's only one thing, you know, this rehearsal, this rehearsal, that. Instead of looking at it like, oh yeah, it's only one thing that we're doing over and over, you can, every day is a new day, right? Every day, even though it's the same movement, something's a little bit different. And I think the small things, like the little itty bitty, like, there's something's getting added on, that's different. That's something we should like look at, like, yeah. So it's, even though it seems repetitive, there's like little things here and there that are just like, you know, it's not that bad. If you know, you know.
Okay. So basically, I would say it doesn't get repetitive because dance is one of those art forms that there's always something new to learn. There's always something more information to catch on, and it's something that we love to do. You feel me? And if you love to do this thing, you're not gonna get tired. Well, hey, depending on how much you love it, you can get tired of it. But I would say as long as like your love and like knowledge for it grows, the more you will grow with it, and the more you will like, you know, grow with more, just like this. All right, who else on the top?
I think that I keep it like a healthy relationship with dance because of the people. Like when we were rehearsing for home what we're doing now, every day we were learning like new movement or we were rehearsing like the same thing over and over. But like all of company was really like, their energy was changing and then everybody was constantly talking to each other and we really like coming together as a whole and like loving each other. And I think that really helps you like love your art form. I think if I wasn't in this company, I was just dancing, maybe like in a dance class, it'd be different because you don't really connect and aren't as like collaborative as you are in dance company as you are in other classes. I think collaboration matters a lot when it comes to art, and specifically social dances like dance and hip hop or whatever. So yeah, people.
So at least for me, my solo, I've gotten really tired of it. I've done it like a million times, but well, the one thing that really made me like get happy and excited to do it again was everyone around me and everyone supporting me
and just like encouraging me every time I did it. And at least for group dances, the thing that encourages me to keep doing it over and over again, even though it does get really repetitive, is just seeing it grow and get better every single time, and just seeing everything come together, and especially like our show, just seeing it all come together and finally be ready for an audience is like the best feeling in the world.
I think we've got time for one more question, because I know some of you need to get your things back in your class. Gilbert Rodriguez, you just want to pick someone? I see a hand in the middle, I think. I don't know if, yeah, right here in the middle.
Hi guys, I'm Nicole. I know I'm gonna go last by the price. And how do you guys balance dance company with your homework?
How do you balance dance company with your homework?
Honestly, during times like this is when we have shows and rehearsals, so like this whole semester, it gets tough. It definitely gets tough. The thing about dance company though is that we all have to maintain a 3.0 GPA to even be able to be on dance company. Otherwise, you get pulled out of dances, you get on probation. So we are expected to hold that standard because, yeah, and we know that it's difficult to balance both. I know for myself personally, like when we have show nights like this, like I talk to my teachers, I try to get all of my homework done, like most of it for the week settled like at the beginning of the week, so that way, because I know like today I'm going to be here all day, tomorrow I'm going to be here all day, so there will be little time, but if you have APs, oof, it's really tough, I'm not even going to lie, but with talking to teachers, because most of our teachers are, you know, pretty understanding in things, and also talking to Delcom and Volk about like what we need to stay successful in our academics and dance is also very important. And also you understanding like that if you can't take it on, like that's okay. Like that's okay. Don't take on more than you can chew because you don't want to stress yourself out too much. But yeah, just staying on top of it, talking to teachers, and time management. Yeah, time management is huge. It's probably the biggest part of all of it. So, yeah.
Yeah, like Aaliyah said, it's communication and like knowing yourself and like taking breaks, like knowing yourself to the point where, and also thinking ahead. Like if you're planning to audition for a dance company and trying to do APs, try to see what you can handle in a way. So yeah.
It's a lot. That's why we have those higher expectations of them, and we try to limit our after-school time as much as we can, and we try to make as much after-school rehearsals and things optional. So if people are committed to other programs or other things, they can kind of monitor themselves and say, ooh, I've got too much going on right now, maybe I'm gonna step out of that piece or not audition for that piece. So we do our best to try to make it manageable for them and not just demand that they're here all the time and live here, unless it's show week, and then we do. But yeah, I think they all do a pretty good job of that balance. So I think that is our time. We have a show tonight at 6 p.m. and another tomorrow at 7. They are the same show both nights. Student tickets are $5, adults are 10. You saw 5 numbers today, and there are 15 in the whole show. So we hope you come back, and thank you so much for coming today.